Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. And so today I'm doing a reading for the new moon, which is June 13th. And the new moon is just like a great time to release and let go of things that don't serve you and just really transform your life. And so I'm doing this reading and I'm going to title it, How Can I Manifest Love in My Life? Because I know a lot of my viewers are single and looking for love, and I just tend to just have love come to me. So as far as readings and, being spiritually guided to deal with love readings, so I want to help you manifest this is going to show you what's blocking you and goals that you need to set as far as allowing love in. Because if you've been single a long time and you haven't found love, you could be questioning, why am I still single? Okay, so this is here to help you guys. I'm here to help you guys. Okay, and today I am playing the Native American flutes. I am 67% Native American and I love Indian music. So I know I get a lot of questions about the music. And this by far is my favorite. It just gets me channeling like crazy. Okay, so Spirit, where is the viewer right now in their life? Where is the viewer currently in their life right now? Okay, and I'm going to take the first one that came out. Okay, and next question. What is blocking the viewer from growing? And what needs to be released? What is blocking the viewer? And what needs to be released, please? What is blocking the viewer? And what do they need to release? Okay. All right. And what goals should the viewer set in order to allow love in? What goals should the viewer set in order to allow love in? What goals, please, should the viewer set to allow love in? Okay. And let's see. What does the viewer need to know in order to manifest their goals? What did the viewer need to know in order to manifest their goals? What do the viewers need to know to manifest their goals, please? Okay. All right. And what positive energy will emerge from this new moon phase for the viewer? What positive energy will emerge from this new moon phase for the viewer? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we're going to turn them over and we'll start from the beginning, okay? I know some of you like when I use a lot of different cards, so that's why I'm doing this for you guys. Hoping you will like it, but also hoping to help you manifest. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So first question, what should the viewer do? Or where's the viewer at this point in their life? Okay. And so with the tarot deck, what came out is a rebirth, totality, silence, completion. Okay, so what I see here is that you're on the brinks of having like a rebirth and going through changes. If you see like the camel is being transformed into a lion, and then the lion into a person, well, this is like telling you, like almost like I'm hearing, hear me roar, like finding that voice inside yourself, okay, and just evolving into someone new. With this is what this card is speaking of, is like you're living here in the now and not so much in the past, and just having it's like living for yourself and not for others is what I'm getting the feeling. And definitely I heard hear me roar, like, so this is like you're inside your spirituality calling out for you to rebirth and totality. So what this is speaking of is like being playful and free, and just being able to like go through the hard times, but still keeping a happy face, if that makes sense for you. It's like changing yourself and letting yourself go. And so see, they're like swinging. So it's like when you let yourself go, you're able to change and become like a total you. Not living for others, okay? Living for yourself. And that's what this means, being totality, okay? And so the silence, I love it because this is a new moon phase, and here's the moon. And what this card speaks of is during the new moon, this is when you meditate, and this is when you're the most powerful as far as manifesting your dreams and manifesting your creations into reality. And so it's just speaking about having inner silence. Like when it's silence, it's really not silent, because you're hearing ideas, you're being guided. And so this is where you are right now. It's like you're learning, you're meditating, you're soaking things up, and this is exactly what the universe wants you to do. And so you've come through a cycle right now where you're completing. It's like you're putting the last piece to the puzzle, and this is like speaking of a new cycle that's going to start. You've completed an old cycle, and so now you're waiting and you're patiently ready to move forward to the new, whatever new endeavors you're getting yourself into. But this is where you are right now, okay? So you're having a rebirth, pretty much a rebirth as far as to who you were before in the past, okay? And with this oracle deck that came out, the first one that came out for that question, as you know, where are you right now? It's like rediscovery. So it's yes, it's like you are discovering who you are on the inside, and this is nudging you to take that time for yourself and go within. If you could just see, it's like have that playfulness about you, and just rediscover yourself. And that's where you really should be right now, like letting go of deep pain, and just being transformed and having wisdom, okay? Having wisdom as far as things that have happened to you in the past, you're leaving them in the past and learn from them and go forward. That's what this rediscovery is talking of. Like, it's like about you becoming strong, and you wanting to manifest a legacy for you and your family. So like I feel like you're finding yourself, okay? And just like a very beautiful place to be, actually. Rediscovering yourself and just changing and listening to your like intuitive guidance, because you do have that. I do feel a strong presence of spirituality within you, okay? And so with the next oracle that came out is crumbling. It's like it's asking you, what are you doing to change? It's very much speaking. All these cards are like matching up together, and I just love when that happens, because it's asking you, yes, you've come to an end of a cycle, and it's Spirit is asking you, what are you going to do with it now? You've learned, so what are you going to do to change it and to get what you want as far as creating your manifestations, creating them into your own reality, okay? So this is where you are. This is a tower moment for you, okay? And so it's like with this tower, it's like you see the light now. You definitely see the light, and you're moving forward. You want to move forward. And so it's also speaking of taking a break. And with taking a break, it just means like have peace with yourself, and don't with this card, what it's speaking of, it's like don't overthink things, and just forget about what's happened. Like all the bad things that's happened in the past, let go of it, and just allow yourself to have inner peace, and just take a break and just relax, because we live in such a fast-paced society that I feel it's like really hard for people to really slow down and listen to themselves. But really, when you listen very closely, it's not really quiet. You start hearing a lot. You could see like the face, and meditating and being connected to the universe. It's like silence, but really not, because this is where you're getting all your answers, okay? And so at the point that you are right now, you're healing. You're taking this time and you're healing. And so yes, you could be at a point where you're taking that break, and you're learning from the past, and you're wanting to move forward. But in order to do that, it's like you have to release everything so that you're fresh and able to move forward, okay? And so this is already starting to be a good reading. I can tell I have a good vibe about this. Okay, so my next question is, what is blocking the viewer, and what needs to be released? Okay, so what is blocking you? Okay, clinging to the past came out first, and aloneness. Okay, so typically my cards always come head up, so they're not really in reverse. But with clinging to the past, obviously this is all like a mental, this is like something that's holding you back from moving forward, because you're stuck thinking in the past, and you're not taking that inner guidance as far as leaving what's in the past and learning from it. You're clinging to past ideas. I just feel like there's a strong, you block yourself from moving forward, if that makes any sense for you. It's it's like crying over spilled milk. Like you can't suck it back up. It's already spilled. Like you've got to let it go. And so you're stuck in this place, and you're scared to be alone. I mean, this card really, when it's upright, it's like having that inner guidance and just being alone and listening and meditating, okay? But it came out in reverse, so I'm being told that it's like you're scared to be alone. So this is something you need to release. You need to release the fact that things have happened bad in the past, and don't be scared to be alone, because once you accept the fact that you're alone, you're actually going to shift your energy, and you're going to be able to manifest this great love that you're wanting by having the inner guidance and listening to your intuitive self, okay? So this is I believe this is something that holds a lot of people back from finding love, is just replaying in their head things that have gone wrong in the past, okay? So this is spirit nudging you to move forward, and it's okay to be alone. It's really okay, because I know a lot of us have that fear of being alone. Ooh, I know it's a big fear, but it shouldn't be a fear, because seriously, when you're alone, you actually get more downloads, and you're able to have more clarity and have more guidance spiritually, okay? So look at it that way. If you're scared to be alone, just know that you're never really alone. You always have spirit with you. Okay, and so space, and this is a beautiful card, and what this is speaking of is like giving yourself space to heal and giving someone else space to heal. Okay, so definitely like holding space, like in a gentle, judgment kind of way. In other words, healing from something without being too judgmental and being judgmental of others. It's like giving them space to heal. Okay, and this is speaking of giving yourself a place to heal as well. Okay, so it goes both ways. It's like letting others heal and healing yourself. Okay, so perhaps something has happened to you where you're still angry at someone, or perhaps like a love interest or something like this, where you got to let go of the pain in order to heal. Okay, and you got to give that person time to heal as well. That's what it's speaking of. Okay, and so align your life and share your voice. Okay, so align your life. It's like, this is like a tower moment. Okay, this is like everything is crumbling down, and Spirit is asking you, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna go forward and create like a more positive life and positive energies? Or are you going to stay in the negative and stay mad about what's happened in the past? Okay, so this is what is actually blocking you from moving forward. It's like you're stuck in the past. Yes, I see it. Like you're stuck and you're angry with the past and you're not able to move forward. Well, this is why you don't have love in your life. This is exactly why. Okay, and you have to share your voice and see how this card is awesome, because it depicts someone being in a cave and just looking out. Well, what it's talking of, it's like for releasing what's in the back, all the negative stuff, and going forward, moving forward, and finding your voice. And you're the one that holds yourself back, so you're not going to be able to create or manifest this love if you're not able to voice your opinions and like come out of the cave as far as like persecution, about worrying about stuff that happened in the past and expressing your emotions now. Okay, so pretty much becoming aligned with yourself. If you don't take the time to align yourself, you're going to continue to be blocked and continue to stay that way. Okay, which is not really positive. And so what's holding you back is Santa Muerte. You're not allowing yourself to go through the grievance and through the tower moments that you're supposed to be going through. And Santa Muerte is just speaking of having a rebirth, having a rebirth, and leaving old and bad spirits behind you, but moving forward. So I see like a pattern here, but your inner self is just, it's just crying. It's crying for it to, it's saying, hear me roar, like help me to break free and just soar with everything. Like just have a positive energy with everything. Okay. And so this is where you are. You're sort of blocked. You're not allowing for yourself to have the tower moments and to heal. Okay, so that's what you're going to have to do in order to manifest love into your reality, is heal. Okay, and so the next question is, what goals should the viewer set, as far as, you know, setting goals and bringing them into fruition? And so the rebel came out, and postponement. Okay, so with the rebel, what this is speaking of is like being yourself and like ever powerful and just being strong and thinking outside of the box and not doing everything that everyone else wants you to do. Finding your own your own true nature, like just being able to grow from it and just moving forward, okay, and becoming strong, becoming strong and able to manifest your reality. That's what this card is speaking of, like just being strong and not caring what other people are saying, and just be you and be happy, okay. And so with the postponement, this is like you're literally living your life as a dull creature, like just being blocked and not going forward, and just, this is outdoors and this is your life, and on the inside it's like dull and not creative and just put on hold is what I'm hearing. But it's like you can't be like this, put on hold. You have to move forward. You have to learn from your mistakes and let it go and let them just be a mistake. So don't carry that weight with you. It's like find your strength. They're telling you find your strength, set your goals and manifest them. But if you continue to be in this state, you're just watching other people live and you're not living. It's just a sad place to be, like not moving. And so it's telling you, like, decide this is the day you're gonna change and change, okay. Like, I love those cards, very beautiful, very good messages. And so what you need to set as a goal is stretch. And definitely so with stretch, what this is telling you is like put yourself forward, grab on opportunities and run with it, like reaching out from the darkest moments of your life and stepping into life, just like don't put yourself down and don't put your life on hold. Keep moving, because with this card it represents like you're postponed your life. Like for some reason I feel like, yes, you've stopped living and you're sort of dull. It's like a Debbie Downer kind of a thing, you know. And this is not where you want to be, because you're not going to omit that great love and energy to the universe in order for it to come back. So you need to stretch. You really need to stretch yourself and be able to grow, okay? Beautiful message, guys, beautiful. And so with this oracle, it's telling you to be unbound and to play. Yes, be playful and play, celebrate life and get grounded, okay? So unbound, this is you, and this is all the bad things. Like your soul wants change. You need to make soul goals, okay? Releasing old patterns and contracts from your past life, and meaning your past, like you've held on to a lot of bad energy. And so this is your soul crying out to let go of those things. And see the moon right here? Like, I love it. It's like this is the perfect time to tap into that moon energy and release all of this. Just let it go. And that's what your soul is crying out for. And until you do this, you will be stuck in that same place. That's sort of humdrum kind of life, not really too exciting, and everybody else's life is colorful but yours is dull, you see. So this is what your soul is asking you to do, and to celebrate life and just have fun. Don't be too serious, and let go of the past. Let go of the past and move forward. That's a big message I keep hearing. And get grounded. So by getting grounded, this is the perfect time to meditate. If you don't meditate and have this silence in your life, you know, if you've tried everything else and you haven't tried meditation, try meditation. It's a great form of releasing and having spirituality in your life and having guidance. And that's what your soul is actually crying out for too, is for you to be connected to the universe in order for you to grow and release, okay? And the last one that came up is Saint Teresa. So this is the divine ecstasy. Okay, so what spirit is telling you is, like, as you become more and more spiritual, you're not gonna feel like you're alone. you're going to feel that divine ecstasy as far as the love and the passion. And you're going to have a passion for Christ and yourself. It's like you don't mind being alone. And this is where this journey, this journey of life, it just takes you into being able to have this feeling, this connection between spirit and yourself, where you're never alone. You're really not alone, but there's such a fear. I feel this fear for you guys of being alone, and really being alone is not a bad thing. It allows you to heal and move forward, and that's what this card is speaking of. You're going to have this divine ecstasy with spirit, like just being connected and being loved and just ever growing and just full of love in every which way, okay? And so that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I'm hoping you guys like this and it resonates with you in some sense, okay? I'm hoping, because I'm doing this for you guys in order for you to heal. I'm hoping. Excuse me. What is the viewer? I need water. Excuse me, guys. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, so what does the viewer need to know as far as reaching goals and in order to manifest their dreams? What do they need to know? And so the first card that came out in the tarot is turning in, okay? Turning in and celebration. Okay, so turning in, here we go again. It's like meditation, inner guidance, having stability, and just being able to manifest and leave bad situations in the past. Okay, so this is what you need to know. What Spirit is telling you is like meditate, listen to yourself, do it often. Don't do it just once in a while. Get in a routine of doing this at least once a day, 15 minutes. That's all you need. The way I started training myself for meditation is I do it right before I go to get out of bed. I set my alarm 15 minutes before, and I do it before. You know, if you have to use the toiletries or whatever, do that, and then come back in bed and relax and meditate. But celebrate your life. Don't be that Debbie Downer and that kind of person that is just bitter all the time. It's like, okay, this Oso Sen deck is amazing because it's you know, it's Asian, and it speaks like, it says like, is a tree depressed? Is like an apple depressed? Like, it's man-made for you to be depressed and be feeling suppressed. You know, it's like, it's a man-made kind of symptom. So they're telling you to move outside of that box and just celebrate your life and be more spiritually in tuned with yourself. Okay, so by meditating, and you're able to release a lot of things from the past that have weighed you down. Okay, and so fragments. Okay, and excuse me, this is like past hidden events that have not been healed. So you're holding back something. You're holding back a lot, and so you're being asked to draw from situations that have hurt you and grow from them. Okay, it's like having the inner knowing and just releasing a lot of pain. Just being able to move forward, okay, from past. It's like things that happened to you as a childhood, like even though you might have not had like a good childhood, move on from it. It's not, you're not living in the past, you're living in the now, and you're holding yourself back. So this is why you're not able to have love, the kind of love that you're wanting, okay? And so once again, the question is what do they need to know? What does the viewer need to know? And so you need to break the chain. Okay, so break the chain and answer the call. And so what breaking the chain is pretty much what I just said about this card. It's like letting go of the past, letting go of like family, because I feel like there's family issues that are blocking you guys from moving forward as far as what happened to you as a child, and healing and like rewriting your future, okay? And not being weighed down by what has happened, like as far as ancestral patterns in the past, okay? You got to release those. You have to release those energies in order for you to write a new future, because you are creating your reality. This is what this is, guys, law of attraction. And so answer the call. And what is your soul calling you to do? Your soul is calling you to release all the negativity, everything that's weighing you down and keeping you from being light and airy. It's like, release it. Answer the call. Answer your soul. Answer your soul's call, okay? Sorry about that. And so that's what they're urging you to do too, in order to find this love. And this is what you don't know. So take this as learning, okay? And so, okay. So with this card, what this is telling you, it's speaking of time. Speaking of time and just knowing, having a knowing inside that things will change and come out better for yourself. Being able to manifest your own reality and just being able to come ahead of everyone else. This is what this is speaking of. So just you learning and taking the time to heal and giving. I feel like there is another person that you need to give space to heal, and like not rushing them. And it's like divine time. Like this is going to happen in divine time for you to find this person that you love, because you're still healing. Okay. And so with the final question I asked, let's see. Let's see. What positive energy will emerge during this new moon phase? So what positive energy is going to come out for you? So a new vision and the source. Okay, so this is awesome, because this means you've taken the time to heal. And as long as you keep moving forward, you will have new visions. And so with this card, it's like, the shapes are like, you start seeing shapes when you meditate, guys. And when you start meditating, it's like the square, with the square, see the square right here? What that square means, it's like, listen to yourself. It's like, listen to yourself and allow yourself to grow. And that's why probably they get that saying where it says, like, step out of the box, because this is, each line represents a different dimension of your life, okay? And so it's trying to tell you to just come out of the box and live your life. And then with the circle, that's being able to manifest peace and spirit in your life, okay? That's why it's above, see, it's above the person. It's like, just opening yourself up and being transformed. It's like just growing, okay? And what the pyramid means, it's just like a threefold of nature. See, because there's 1, 2, 3. It's like coming together with the universe, the mind, body, and the spirit coming together. And this is pretty much how you're going to get a new vision of life, is by having this inner guidance and listening to your spirituality, because it's wanting to come out, definitely. And see, with the source, what that means is just you've tapped in and you're able to have guidance, like being grounded and centered and being whole with your body. That's what the source means. Okay, so this is pretty much what you're calling out. This is what's going to happen with you if you take this time to manifest during this new moon phase, to manifest and to let go. Once you let go of things that are not serving you, you'll have a transformation, because this new moon is about transformations, okay? And so the next card that came out is formation. Okay, formation and perception. Okay, so formation. Okay, what this is meaning is letting your emotions be at ease, okay? like being at ease before you scramble into something new. And so learning and moving forward with ease and patience. Okay. Let's see. Like, so it's like letting nature take its course, and just pretty much being in a better place now than you were in the past. And then the perception is just speaking of pretty much listening to your intuition and see if you could just see. It's like, okay, so what it's telling you, it's like, if you want to manifest this love in your life, have a perception of it and believe that it's going to come true. Like, follow through with your intentions and your creations, like believe in them. So it's like you putting a backbone to whatever you're manifesting and you're meditating to. Okay, so just believe it's going to come back to you and have a positive outlook on it. All right, and so the next oracle that came out, yeah, take a leap of faith. This is what this new moon is allowing you, is to take a leap of faith. And like you taking the step first, and by you taking the step first, you're gonna have spiritual guidance. It's like you stepping out first, and the universe will catch up to you. So don't be scared to start something new and to move forward, and to let whatever is in the past be in the past and live in the now. I keep hearing that, like, live in the now and hear me roar, like just fearless. Okay. And so what's going to happen to you too during this new moon energy, is spiritual guidance and being able to let go of like negative stuff. This is the release card. Okay, so this is releasing and taking leaving what no longer serves you, and just taking in your spirituality and just growing. Okay, I've been talking too much today, guys. I'm sorry. A lot of work today, but this is what this is speaking of. It's like a new beginning, and just being enlightened and just moving forward, and not being held in the back in the past. Okay, so oh my goodness, this has been a great read. I hope this helps you guys as far as manifesting this great relationship that you want, and just feeling more loved, and just know that you're never alone, ever. You're never alone. And so just take life as a celebration, and just be happy, because whatever you're putting out is what you're going to get back. So I hope this will help you. Okay, thank you. If you're new, welcome to my channel, and please like, share, and subscribe, and let me hear your comments about what you think about this. And I hope you do find new love. I'm sending the love and prayers out for you guys. Thank you. Have a great day.